How do I say this respectfully? I'm not your people. You're not my people. I don't roll like that. Just because we have the same skin color doesn't mean that you're my people or vice versa. And this is something that I've seen as an immigrant who has been living in the United States of America for more than a decade now. This past couple of years, people like you see me and automatically assume that I'm a slave descendant, my ancestors are slaves, and then they expect us to think the same way, act the same way, or believe in the same things. And
I don't mean to say this like to be disrespectful, and maybe this is, some people are gonna think this sounds dumb, but I feel like there's a deeper reason why, you know, people of color and specifically the Black community have been relentlessly persecuted. Like, I mean, just the things that happened during slavery alone, like, were insane. But I don't know, the more I learn about Black history and the ways that, you know, people who literally worked in the government, like the CIA, all these different people in power were trying to ruin the Black community. And it makes me think, dude, I feel like, is there something more going on here than just racism? Because it's like, come on, you're telling me you're doing all of this stuff just because you don't like someone's skin color? I feel like, what if, I have this theory that, like, what if Black people have some type of superpower? Like, what if they have, I don't know, if they're just born with something very valuable that we don't really know about, but maybe, you know, like I said, these people, these rich people and these people in power, maybe they figured it out a long time ago, and maybe that's why they were like, oh, we have to, like, get rid of them, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I feel like maybe they have something special that we are not taught about that is linked to them being people of color, you know? And I've seen some Black creators come on here and try to explain how special it is to have melanin in your skin and how it has all these different properties. But I don't know, I just feel like I have this theory that this goes so much deeper than maybe a lot of us realize, because I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna go out of your way for all these hundreds and hundreds of years to try to ruin one group of people over something as silly as, oh, their skin is a different color. Like, I feel like there's something that we don't know. I'm telling you, there's something special about them that they don't want us to know. Okay, this is just something that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm like, maybe if there's some Black creators that maybe they already made a video and I just didn't see it, I don't know, but like, I don't know, maybe it sounds dumb, or maybe this is like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, but, you know, it's just something I was thinking about.
I don't know if it's just me, but I really feel like this FBA delineation is more spiritual than we think it is. And it's not just, it's the awakening of the dry bones. It really is. It's not just trying to be separate and whatever people think it is on the surface. I really think it's a proof, it's a showing, it's an outer expression of an inward recognition of being different. Of like, wait a minute, wait. Like, I'm not that. Like, I am something different. And this whole, like, you know, us, you know, we're not African. It's not a rebellion against having any African ancestry. It's like, no, I'm different. Like, I'm waking up to my true identity, which I don't even know what it is yet, but there's something in me that is telling me that I'm set apart.
how do I say this respectfully? I'm not your people. You're not my people.
Like, there's something in me that's communicating to me who I am, and I haven't necessarily fully deciphered the message yet.
That means, for example, if I know my Bible, and I know my Bible, you are a descendant of a king.
But it's something that's coming through and communicating to me that I'm different. And it sounds crazy, right? Because how you gonna say you're African American for decades or whatever, however long that was, and then all of a sudden you're not African and you standing on it, right? It sounds crazy. It looks crazy, but okay, we like, and like, well, like, it is what it is now. Like, and everybody's standing on that we not African. Everybody's not even done the research or whatever to be like, no, we Afro-Indigenous. Like, some people are not even coming at it from that angle. They just feel like we just feel different. I don't feel African. I don't relate. Like, it's just, I feel like we're of a different people.
The Africans got together with the so-called Grecians or the Europeans, and they commenced in selling the Israelites that were dwelling on the west coast of Africa in slavery. There's your slave trade right there in the Bible. Both buyers, Europeans, and sellers, Africans, saw the people traded into captivity on the African coast as outsiders. Now, why did those Africans see you as outsiders? Because you were some people that migrated and encroached on their land. They knew you were not the same exact people. The customs that you had, the way you moved, they knew you were not the same people. So they had no problem commencing in a slave trade with the Europeans. You'd be crazy to believe that Africans were selling their own people. That makes no sense at all. When the Europeans put that in the textbooks, they're using technicalities, saying Africans sold other Africans. They're using technicalities.
Slavery was big business. Africans sold other Africans.
And so when they standing on this lineage, it's deeper than just, I'm American. Like, they don't even realize, I'm saying they, 'cause I'm talking about the ones who are doing it unconsciously, that haven't come to the knowledge of us being Judah. They don't even realize that they standing on lineage that's way deeper than they think it is. Like, they're standing on lineage business. Like, you standing on King David, the first righteous king of Israel, after God's own heart. Like, you standing on that business. You standing on King Solomon, the richest, wisest man that ever lived. You standing on that business of the Messiah, right? And everybody else that came out of Judah, fam. So present day, all the inventions, all the entertainers, the orators, philosophers, athletes, everything that we done gave the world. Like, it's deeper than that. It goes from the beginning of time till now, or from Judah till now. Yeah, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. Like, you standing on that lineage, whether you know it or not. Like, this is deeper than just some reactive, well, we not African, we American, like, leave us alone. It's like God is in the details of everything happening right now. I'm gonna do a deeper video on this, but it's so much deeper than just some surface level delineation.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. Wait, the churches and the pastors, which are set up by the government, all teach in unison a doctrine that all black people come from the seed of Ham. But once you open up scholastic sources, you'll find out that the biblical scholars say something totally different from what's taught in Orthodox Christianity. What do they mean by Ham is the father of the dark races, but not the Negroes? The Negroes themselves are a dark race of people. So how can you say that Ham is the father of all these dark races and exclude the Negroes? What are the biblical scholars trying to convey? What the biblical scholars are saying is that you're not African.
And then you have Tucker Carlson arguing or challenging the guy about the DNA test for the Rep3s. Yo, like, it's happening. It's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy. So much is happening. But y'all have a blessed one. I'm going to do a video on this for sure. All right, y'all. Peace.
Brothers and sisters, it is not a coincidence that I ran into this particular YouTuber and this video this evening. It is not by chance. Let me tell you what happened. So Wednesday nights, I do my Bible study. I was doing the Bible study, and we actually were discussing Tucker Carlson and the interview that he did with Mike Huckabee. I implore you to go and find that interview. If you can't find that interview, then you could go back and look at our Bible study. And immediately during our Bible study, as we were just dissecting these questions that Tucker Carlson was asking of Mike Ellerby, YouTube shut down the whole entire stream. It was mind-blowing. This is not the first time that our church has been just thrown off the air for no reason. This is not the first time. And so I thought it to be mighty, mighty strange that occurred on tonight while we were discussing the same thing that this YouTuber mentioned in this video. We're putting all the pieces together. And there is something else that I wanted to bring out before I close this. I was on the phone with my aunt. We were talking about the Bible study. And in the process of that, she wanted me to find the Bible, King James Version 1611, and see if they had it in a large print. As I'm looking for this particular Bible on Amazon, I found the Holy Bible, and it had a sword in the middle of the word holy and Bible. And it resembles so much the sword of the Black American heritage flag. You all got to check it out. I'm going to link it right here or put it on the screen so you all can see it. But brothers and sisters, let's put these pieces together, because there is an awakening happening, and you can either get on board or you can stay put. The choice is totally up to you, but this was quite interesting. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share this out. YouTube shadow bans a lot of my stuff, and they're not pushing it out as they should, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, but I don't care about, the monetary gain about it. I love my people, and I have something to say. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. May the Most High bless.